What a difference a week makes in nature. Such a wonderful thing is happening with all of the leaves growing and all the plants coming now. It's just filling in. It's so wonderful. Look at that. Absolutely loving it. That's it in front of me, all around me. This little nature trail is just enough to fill your heart with joy. But I have a story to share with you today, and it's really a good one. So I hope that you will stay with me till the end of this video. A very dear friend of mine is coming to town, and I'm meeting her in Hyde Park in London. And the reason why I mentioned that is several things really. Firstly, I get to meet somebody who I admire greatly, who is not only a friend but a teacher and a mentor to me as well. And I get to meet her in Hyde Park. She's not very familiar with London, and I know Hyde Park like the back of my hand. And the reason I do is because I was lucky enough to be a volunteer in Hyde Park for 7 years. I worked with a charity that was called Liberty Drives, and we were giving mobility access to the park, Hyde Park and Kensington Gardens, to the people with restricted mobility. I got to drive basically one of those golf buggies, not just any old golf buggy. This one was convertible, the only convertible one in the set of 6 I think we had, and then we had acquired 2 more, and mine was the only convertible one. I stayed there for 7 years because not only did I have a greatest privilege, access all areas of the park. I learned history. I learned so much about the art in the park because there are so many great sculptures and pieces of architecture in the park. There is wildlife there, and just being in the nature was filling my heart with joy. And then after being there for 2 years, I was actually training new drivers. So I was one of the 2 instructors who were training the new drivers who were joining us. I worked all times of day, but I most enjoyed Monday mornings. And the reason being, because park was too busy on a Sunday. We couldn't operate on the weekends, so we only did Monday to Friday, because you can't have vehicles and children and little animals running on the paths, on the same paths. It was too dangerous. So we operated Monday to Friday, and Monday mornings were the most peaceful time in the park. I literally had the whole entire park to myself. I could drive through the rose garden and smell the wonderful roses in May or June when they come up. I could go to Princess Diana Fountain. I could go to all of the lovely memorials, Peter Pan statue, Italian gardens, Queen Anne alcove. Those things are such fond memories, and I get to share that now with my friend who is visiting London. So she doesn't even know. I'm going to take her around for a big walk through the park and show her all of these interesting things. See, whatever we do in our past, and I will talk about voluntary work in another post, but whatever we do in our past, whatever is the fabric of our own life, enriches us in such way that we can then spread this, we can share this with everyone we come in contact with everyone who is part of our world. So whenever people visit London, Hyde Park is one of the places I take them for a walk. For instance, when I was working there, I could take them for a drive even, and those are some of the fondest memories of London. I'll share with you stories how I got to know Hyde Park before I joined this wonderful driving opportunity that I had for 7 years. So I will share that. Those are all separate stories, and they're wonderful. But the moral of this story is the connection with people, and it's our experiences make us so rich and so diverse that we can one day have the wonderful opportunity that you may not know today to share that with people who come into your life. So enjoy your day, my friends. I'm going to carry on my walk, and I will speak with you tomorrow.